Rippity Doodah here, and we've got two more packs of our 1997 Upper Deck Collector's Choice Baseball as we are blasting to the upper deck in this series here. So I'm just going to get right into it here. I'm being a lot more frugal with the top loaders this time. So not anything new here. The big thing in this series is that we still have not had a duplicate when it comes to our All-Star insert set. There's 45 All-Star inserts. Ooh, there we go. We got Ken Griffey Jr.'s hot list. Jay Buhner. And we have not had a duplicate. There's our first Craig Biggio. Big fan of Craig. Long-time viewers of the channel here, now that we've been on for more than a month. Well, remember, I love Craig Biggio as a catcher in MLB The Show. Always happy to see his card, and always happy to see an Expo. Darren Fletcher, the catcher. He later went on to play for the Blue Jays as well. There is another checklist for us. So we've got two of the three that I believe are in this series. 247 to 506. So maybe there's four of them. Anyway, got Ken Griffey Jr. on the checklist for this set. There's Benji Gill, Greg Gagne, who we saw in our last rip, Isringhausen. But we are getting to a point with our luck on these All-Star cards that, like, we have to pull a duplicate soon. Oh, we got it upside down here. So we got Ron Coomer. Albert Bell, that's another new one for us. Ron Coomer card's pretty cool too. Do a lot of landscape rather than portrait cards in this set. So Albert Bell, another All-Star that we're pulling for the first time here. Got an update on the delivery for the Korean cards as well as the Series 1 here. Looks like we're going to be a little ways away. Here's a Cecil Fielder to start things off. That's cool. Didn't even remember Cecil Fielder playing for the Yankees, but that is fun. Okay, we've got another You Crashed the Game. September 1st to the 3rd. So, for those of you who don't know, basically the way that this worked, these were giveaway. You got the player on the front, in this case Frank Thomas, and the dates, September 1st to the 3rd. And if Frank Thomas hit a home run during those, on any one of those dates, you could send it in and get a special insert Frank Thomas card. So we have pulled 3 of these so far, and I've looked them up and have not. All of them would have been losers. 1997 Frank Thomas 1997 game by game results. The funniest one was, I think it was it McGuire? One of them that we pulled, the guy hit a home run in the first game of the series, then didn't play the other games in the series, which were the ones that were covered by the card. Okay, so we got Frank Thomas game by game. We're looking for September 1st to the 3rd. Let's see if this one would have been a winner. Here we go. No, Frank Thomas got shut out against the Cardinals. He hit 2 doubles. Had 3 hits and 2 doubles on the 3rd. This was part of a bit of a hit streak for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-game hit streak. This was about in the middle of that there. He only hit 5 home runs in that month. So he hit one on the 6th of September, and he hit one on the 26th of August, but not during our time frame here. So we would have had, even back in the day, we would have had another that didn't pay out for us here. We got Kenny Rogers and Mariano Rivera. I don't know if we pulled Rivera in this series yet. I remember this card distinctly from when I was a kid, like having this card. So there's been a few of them where I don't quite remember if we pulled them in the series yet. We got George Williams, who we do have, and Sheffield, who we pulled before on the Marlins there. Mickey Morandini, I remember this from a kid. Same with this Bordick, but I think that they're both new for our series this time. Got Mark McLemore. He was around forever. He had a very long career. 11 years in at this point. with 782 hits. God, John Lieber, there's a guy I haven't thought of for a long time. Pitched a lot in the NL Central. I know he pitched for the Cubs and the... then he pitched for the Phillies as well, I believe. But started out with the Pirates there. Oh, here we go. Here's Otis Nixon. Oh, stuck to Tinsley. So we got Lee Tinsley first. But there's Otis Nixon on the Blue Jays. I liked him when he was on the Blue Jays. Came up with the Yankees and then played for the Indians, the Expos, the Braves. He lost to the on the losing side of that '92 World Series against the Blue Jays. Then the Red Sox, the Rangers, Blue Jays. 14 years into his career at that point, and only 2 steals short of 500. So Otis Nixon, that's a cool one for me. I like Otis Nixon. Okay, here we go. Upside down again. It's got to be somebody that we've seen. Bernie Williams. I definitely had this card as a kid. I don't know if it's new to the box here. Then we also had Mark Thompson there. So at any rate, we pulled our 2 more All-Stars. At least one of them are new for our set collection this time. And another You Crashed the Game. Still looking for some of these other inserts that they have. It'd be cool just to get one to see what they look like. So the All-Star ones are one in every 1 pack. 1 in 5 for the You Crashed the Game, which makes sense. There's an instant win card, which wouldn't really matter to us anyway. But there's something called Big Shots, 1 in 12. Big Shots Gold Signature, 1 in 144. Toast of the Town, 1 in 35. And New Frontier Interleague Challenge, 1 in 69. So it'd be kind of cool to see some of the other inserts in this set. But so far, I'm having some fun nostalgia with this. Seeing a bunch of cards that I remember from when I was a kid, pulling some of the others. We still have not seen Kenny Lofton, Deion Sanders, or Eric Davis, who are 3 of the ones that we really want to pull in this series. But we did get the 2 Chan-Ho Parks, so that's been cool so far. But I'm going to very soon, I think, start to track how we're actually doing set-wise here, because we're making a lot of progress, and I think that I might try and finish Series 2. The thing is, we'll have to see where I am when I get to the end of the box, because these are a lot harder to find than the 91 Fleer were. 91 Fleer, I could basically just go into eBay, and it wasn't a matter of finding them, it was just finding them at a somewhat decent price. Whereas these ones, it's difficult to find them, and sometimes when you do, people are charging ridiculous stuff for them that they're not worth it all. But at any rate, I'm going to start tracking this soon. Going to see how close we're getting, and maybe this series expands a little bit instead of just opening this box and those loose packs of Series 1 that I bought. Maybe we try and go for them all. But at any rate, if you've made it this far, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Hope you're having fun with this. I know I'm having a blast. And I hope to catch you in the next one.